The importance of infrastructure is often overlooked, but when we take a closer look, we can see that transportation infrastructure is not properly funded. The lack of funding often leads to the loss of jobs in urban design and construction. Roads become congested, and additional expenses are often necessary to repair structures that were not properly funded to begin with. 1 in 9 bridges are rated structurally deficient by the American Society of Civil Engineers. They grade on a scale of A, B, C, D, and F. American transportation systems are less than mediocre across the board, averaging with poor, almost failing grades. According to a report prepared by the National Economic Council and the President's Council of Economic Advisors, the U.S. lags behind many of its overseas competitors in transportation infrastructure investment. In order to compete with overseas competitors, the U.S. must make transportation infrastructure a priority. This includes providing the proper funding. They also report that today there are more than 4 million miles of roads, 600,000 bridges, and 3,000 transit providers in the U.S. And yet, over the past 20 years, total federal, state, and local investment in transportation has fallen as a share of GDP, while population, congestion, and maintenance backlogs have increased. The middle class carries the biggest burden when it comes to transportation costs. Transportation expenses relative to income are almost twice as great for the bottom 90% as they are for the top 10%. They also report that transportation costs absorb 1 out of every $7 of income. But there is hope for better transportation infrastructure in the United States. What the general public can do is voice their concerns to Congress. American Road and Transportation Builders Association grows and protects transportation infrastructure investment. This effort helps create an efficient transportation system that will allow businesses to expand while lowering prices on everyday goods. According to a study by David Allen Ashire, there is large economic gains from public capital. This is because there is a direct and significant correlation between economic performance and investment in infrastructure. It is clear that investing in the United States transportation infrastructure will help us in the long run by allowing Americans to live a better quality of life.